Hey guys, what's up? It's Chaos here. I'm back here with another one. Finally, I'm finally back with another one, and as you can see, it's fucking Slayer. Haunting the Chapel review. This is album review number 64. This is a great fucking Slayer album, and we're back at it, guys, with another banger. I hope you guys enjoyed the last few ones we've done. I also streamed literally like 3 minutes ago. I just got done with that. I might stream again, maybe. Not sure. Uh, or go live or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I want to record some more Warzone shit, but I just got a PS4 and I'm trying to figure out how to record instead of go live, so bear with me. But with that being said, let's get into the first song off of this album, Black Magic. Now, this song starts out heavy, fast riffing, constant thrashing for a good bit. Then the drums kick in like a great soul feeling beat. Then the other stuff comes in and it comes to a head, almost great fast fucking thrashing music, but very melodic at the same time. You can hear it definitely in Black Magic. It's a great song, absolutely great. I guarantee you. Don't worry about that. But let's continue. You can't deny that shit. Extremely good, well put together. My personal number review for Black Magic is a 9 out of 10. It's just so damn good. I was Slayer stuck with a more feeling like this type of crossover punk thrashes shit. Their other stuff is good. It's great too, like Disciple, New Faith. Then you got Repentless. You got Undisputed Attitude. Jesus Christ, I love that fucking album. Reminds me a lot of this, except it has somewhat of a more punkish vibe. But with that being said, I don't always listen to Slayer. I listen to a lot of other stuff, mainly brutal death metal and sludge. But I do enjoy me a good bit of thrash metal. Let's get into the lyrical perspective of the song a little bit. The song is about resisting the temptations of evil and giving into demons. Terrible things, giving into demons for terrible things. But with that being said, this was a great fucking song. Let's get into the next one. Now, on a side note, this whole little EP live album, it's heavily God related, evil, demon, devil related. So I would just love to that out there, not because of controversy, but because just letting you know what this album is about. It's a concept album, obviously. I mean, I can see that. Anyways, let's go into The Antichrist. Alright, guys, so this song is about the Antichrist coming back, but also at the same time, some of the lyrics confuse me when he says, like, you have lost all control of my heart and soul, or something like that. The song sounds great. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I enjoy it a lot. But I think it's also about the Antichrist coming back. Don't take that all scary. Oh, like, oh, I actually believe this. But just think about the song. I mean, it's nothing super in depth. It has a cool tempo, light thrashy, and you can hear the punk influences in this Slayer album as time goes on. Big time. Which is what I tend to love about early Slayer themselves, anyway. Great song, 8 out of 10. And with that being said, let's get into the next song, the third song, Captor of Sin. Now, it's a little bit harder to explain necessarily. I heard this song could be about rape from various sites, and I also heard on the live song that Tom says these are for all those little cunts who like to spread their legs in the night. But well, the singer slash bassist for the song said that it doesn't really make me think it's about rape. One reason why I don't think it could be about rape is that a lot of people who do have sex with their partner, well, from a female perspective, like he's the dominant one or the mean one, or he's deadly, almost like you should fear him in a way, scared in a way. So when he talks about him being lethal to her in the lyrics and all that good jolly shit, it could be consensual. The more sounding part of the more sounding part of the song is amazing, though. It has a cool solo, but I want to go back a little bit to the lyrical side. You know, it's like, and when you get older, especially, I don't know, maybe 16, 17, all the way up until 20, early 20s, you start developing kinks and etc. And one of those is being mean or dominant in a relationship. That could be one. And it's like, it's almost like this primal thing that the female has to be scared and has to like test his beast-like thing Also at the same time with this sexual intention also. So when Tom Araya says this is for all the little cunts who like to spread their legs in the middle of the night or whatever he says on the song, the live song, it's like, is it about rape? Is it not about rape? Not necessarily sure about that. Just because you're aggressive during sex does not necessarily mean it's about rape. So I would just like to point that out. I saw a comment that brought that up on a website I was reading. I was trying to figure this out. It's probably just hardcore sex. Anyways, back to the solo that comes in before anything else. It's just great, dude. It's a fast song. It's more thrashy than some of the other ones off of this album. It's pretty punkish too at the same time. That's what I really like about this crossoverness. Um, it's just overall great, dude. It's a fast song, thrashy. Um, it's typical early Slayer. This album is pretty punkish too. I want to keep saying that just fucking because why not? My personal number review for the song is an 8 out of 10. Now let's go into the next one. On another side note, yes, there's another side note. What the fuck? Yeah, exactly. Well, it's like a lot of these songs I'm gonna give an 8 to a 9 to a 10, and I think the next two are 8s also. So it's like I really like this album. Like I can like it's not my all-time favorite album by anybody by far, but it's like almost every fucking thing off of here is an 8 for me. It's like I really like the punk vibes. I do. And with that being said, I don't listen to punk. I really don't. Like G.G. Allen, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck G.G. Allen. Not because of what he does or anything. I think he's just a terrible fucking artist. Me personally, I do. I hate early punk. Like actual legitimate punk like Black Flag. Fuck that. Terrible. But that's just my own personal opinion. Argue with me if you want to or not. Um, I genuinely dislike punk, but when you do the crossover punk, Suicidal Tendencies, Early Slayer. This is like the perfect crossover right here. Better than Suicidal Tendencies, in my opinion. Way better. Just saying. That shit makes me fucking orgasm in my head. Gets the dick hard. It makes everything tingly, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, woo! Just like that. And it's almost like I can hear the kiss too. But next song, Aggressive Perfector. Now, this is something to think about, at least the meaning of the song right here. It's really hard to understand. It could mean two things. If you want to be honest, it could mean how Satan will give you everything, change your world for the good and evil. Not and, but supposed good for the evil. Uh, but it could also mean that it's going to be a super hard, tough life to live, and in the end, God will give you everything you need when you die, when you return to where you originally came from, return from cinder to heaven. Um, you live a terrible, hard life, which is what I find out to be for a lot of true Christians. I mean, me myself, I see myself as a true Christian, even though I don't go to church, but I do believe in the Bible. It's a very hard, rough life, and with something like that, I found a lot of other Jesus followers too have a very hard trouble in life, which Satan tries to take control of. I mean, obviously that's what he wants, at least me personally. And it's like, I'm not saying that as like, oh yeah, you're poor. No poor, like every poor person is never gonna make it because they believe in God. No, not necessarily. I think there's some richer people who believe in God, but I feel like a lot of billionaires are fucking shitty. Are part of cults. Like a lot of known billionaires, fucking Mark Zuckerberg. Now you might call me fucking crazy, but like I mean, first of all, Mark Zuckerberg is a fucking Jew. Let's be honest here. And I'm not saying I hate all Jews either. I'm just saying I'm talking about a lot of bigger Jews necessarily, a lot of the richer Jews. Anyways, that's kind of how I see that. Got a little personal there, philosophical, I guess you could say. If you hear my dog, fuck off, faggot. But